welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a crease. It's Hughes.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moore will throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Casper. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese.
Turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. High the chains now on 2nd and long. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
It didn't look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page on that outbreaking route. I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. It doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. He's in open space downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So first down here as they go back to work. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Got a man, it's Cuevas. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Alabama quickly back to the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball off his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw again. Right down the middle. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. The Ducks get enough for the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. Fights off the defender. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll immediately call timeout. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll give it to the back. Finding open areas. And they'll just play it safe with the run. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Simpson. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard.
He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Alabama pushing the tempo. Here's the handoff. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They'll run play action. On the run, still looking. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra block.